never ceases to amaze me. Every single day I say, that is something I learned in school, or I should have paid more attention to that in school. But the relevance of our curriculum applies itself every day.
It's hard to pin down one definition for an industrial engineer because it's constantly changing.
As engineers make things, industrial engineers make things better.
IE is making systems more efficient and looking at manufacturing processes and how to improve them.
It's about people engineering. It's how people interact with the corporation. Industrial engineers are unique in the ability to look at the way people interact with the corporation and change that.
I'd say it's the discipline of engineering that is most business oriented. It kind of has a more personal aspect to it.
Relative to some of the other engineering disciplines that are focused on building widgets, industrial engineering is focused on the process of building widgets.
Industrial engineers make things better.
Industrial engineering requires students to gain an understanding in math and science, as well as business concepts like economics, management, and statistics. Students start through an introductory class which teaches them the basics of what they will be doing for the next 4 years. Hands-on labs help students to see and understand the concepts. Industrial engineers learn to look at any system or process and find ways to improve it. The first thing an industrial engineer learns is that there are no perfect systems. They can work in any industry, from manufacturing to transportation to consulting to healthcare.
But here you can work for an oil company, a transportation company, a consulting firm, whatever happens to be. It opens up opportunities, job opportunities that other disciplines don't have.
Industrial engineers are always staying on the cutting edge of technology. Some of today's manufacturing can be done through 3D printing, so many students and faculty research new and innovative ways to create things.
My advice to incoming freshmen would be to get involved and build your network and build your leadership skills.
Best advice I would give is that your career has endless opportunities. Your career could go down the manufacturing route. It could be in service. You could have a job in consulting. There's so many opportunities that you will have if you go into college and major in industrial engineering.
Some good advice to an incoming freshman. I'm going to say find somebody older than you, find an upperclassman who can essentially help you decide on what classes you want to take.
When you graduate, we want you to be a well-rounded individual. Picture yourself as the next person to lead meetings of your peers, or as the next intramural captain. See yourself stepping up and being the project leader for the final project of your college career. Success is not something to be reserved for later in life. You can be successful right now. On average, our students will graduate with at least one internship or co-op. This is real-world experience that is available to everyone. Industrial engineers aren't limited to certain types of industries, so they can be found all across the world in different types of business environments. It's all about the path that you want to create for yourself. And now, a quick word from our sponsors. Industrial engineering courses help prepare students by providing them with all the necessary tools to help them solve problems in their future careers. Industrial engineering courses include ergonomics, operations research, production planning and inventory control, and simulation. Making tough business decisions is easier when there is qualitative data to help back your choice. For example, a simulation is a way to run many iterations of a scenario to see how it will impact your business before actually making the change. Another way to solve business problems is through operations research. By developing a mathematical model for a problem, it is easy to find the best solution. For example, if a transportation company wanted to minimize their cost of travel to their locations, a model could be created to minimize the cost based on the various constraints of the company. The coursework to become an industrial engineer is challenging, but there is a lot of fun along the way. Before graduation, most industrial engineering students have a large network of their peers they can go to for advice in future jobs.
The family aspects of not only being at K-State, but particularly the community of industrial engineers, we have a very strong sense of family, and I think that's absolutely my favorite part about being at IE K-State.
After all this hard work, the industrial engineer is made and ready for their career. Industrial engineers experience a competitive advantage to other engineering disciplines. As more companies are looking to cut costs and make production improvements, they are looking to industrial engineers to offer alternative solutions rather than starting back at the beginning. This trend is creating a faster than average growth rate for industrial engineers, somewhere between 14 and 19%. As we move forward, we'll see more jobs open up as 25% of the workforce begins to retire. As you can see, there isn't a shortage of jobs for industrial engineers, and we want you to help us fill those positions.
Industrial engineering was the one that put it all together and said, you are now ready to go. You've got a taste of everything that engineering has to offer. Now go solve problems for the people that have them.